How can three new heroes look completely different, yet all break your brain in this exact same way? Welcome back, friends, it's Burgas here, and today I'm giving you my first impression of the three new Heroes of History Epic Empire heroes, where they're actually good, what their strong sides are, and how they might fit into your team without wasting antimatter. And the three new heroes is Saladin, Harun Al-Rashid, and Scheherazade. Scheherazade or Scheherazade. Now we're having a healer and also manipulator, which is an interesting thing. The majority of the cases, actually the epic hero is the one that is for the healing. And personally, I prefer to be the epic one because it's more easy to be get and we need healers in the treasure hunt. But anyway, I'm going to go over one by one and starting with Saladin. And obviously the ability, what makes this bad boy so unique. So it's on level 40. I want to point out this thing because, you know, when the people actually receive the hero and they're like, there is something missing here. I totally understand. This is level 40 spell. Increase the movement speed of the ally with the lowest HP. That is not yet affected by this ability by 29.62. I don't know from where they come with this percent. Just write 30%. It's way more easy to be remembered for the rest of the wave, prioritizing heroes. So if it's like one wave, I think this is going to be a decent spell. But if it's like three waves where there is a small wave, I'm not quite sure over this thing. Increase the attack speed for the target by 29.62% for the rest of the wave. When the target HP reaches 0, transfer the effect to the nerless ally. Now, by nerless ally is not nerless hero, so this effect may get transited to some troop. I'm guessing I didn't actually test this bad boy because I don't have him, but it's not like prioritizing hero, it's just the nerless ally, which, you know, imagine your troop to get these attributes, not your hero. Shield the new target for 10% of their maximum HP. So if it's only heroes, if it jump to the hero, is going to be very nice. If this hero that already have it most likely not going to jump, you know, some kind of stacking up these effects. Now, what I actually don't like and what I like over this spell, I'm going to start with what I like is increasing till the end of the wave. So we're not having this time window of 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 5 seconds. It's actually till the wave end. So this is something that is just going to guarantee the hero is having this buff. On top of that, when he trigger again his spell, is going to boost some other hero. So I like this this approach till the end of the wave. The thing that I really don't like is that it's just movement speed and attack speed. Now, maybe maybe there is going to be some heroes in Heroes of History Epic Empire where they do so much damage with the normal attacks, which is going to serve you well, but it's only for this type of heroes that actually get increased the attack and they can actually do some crazy damage. But for the rest of the heroes, I don't think this is going to apply. The other thing is with the lowest HP, the thing that I don't like. Now, who can be with lowest HP? Either is going to be some, how to say it, some DPS in the back, which, you know, it can be some DPS. You get attacked, but at cost of HP. There is no hero with tons of attack and tons of HP. So it's going to be some of your DPSs. The other thing is it can actually catch the tank because, you know, when the fight starts, the tank is the main target, so it can drop the HP when Saladin trigger his spell, which is Fortress of Speed. So, you know, in one of the cases is good, but in second case it's not that good. in my personal opinion. By the way, for each of these heroes, let me know your comment in the comment section. Also like the video if you enjoy Heroes of History Epic Empire, and share it with the friends. So this is my personal opinion over the ability, the good sides and the bad sides. The good side is obviously this extra boost that is still the end of the wave. The bad side is not something crazy. I mean, this is my personal opinion, and it can actually catch a hero that don't need this attributes. Like for example, the tanks. I don't think the tank want to have some movement speed and attack speed because he's already there. He's already in the front lines. But if you catch some DPS, it's going to be very, very nice. So from first look, this is what I like over the Saladin. And yeah, one thing more that I don't like is the nerless ally that can actually be some kind of troop, in my personal opinion, from what I understand of the spell. Now this is so far for Saladin. I don't think it's something game changing, and I think it's even below the average, because even the shield that he's giving, 10% of the maximum HP, is not something crazy. It's not something crazy. So maybe on the higher levels, but if you're fighting on the higher levels, you're getting higher damage. So, you know, I have mixed feeling, and for me it's below average, the Saladin. Now let's jump over the next dude, which is in the center, Harun Al-Rashid. Let's see what this bad boy is doing. Again, this level 40 spell. I want to point out this thing because there may be some missing abilities or attributes when you start leveling this spell. Heals all allies for 888.18%. How they come with this 18.18 of his base damage? Any exceeded healing is stored and converted to damage the next turn, next time the target deals damage with the attack or ability. This is a very, 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 very nice spell. I want to point out. Heals all allies, disapplying for all of the allies. We already have some hero like this, like Scheherazade. I really like Scheherazade. She's also giving focus. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's a 4-star, she's epic, but I really like it. Let me know what you think over the Scheherazade. Now here is the thing. Again, the healing is nice based on damage, and this is something like a bonus for extra damage, you know, for everything that exceeds your HP. I think it's going to be good for all the DPSs that are in the back line, because in the front line you're going to have heroes that is receiving damage. You know, your tanks is going to receive damage, so they're going to absorb this healing. But in the same time, if you have some Robin Hood, this Robin Hood, the next time he hit the target, deals damage. The target deals damage with the attack or ability. You may actually try to catch with this hero some crazy abilities that the heroes are doing. You can, for example, Medusa, Maria Curie, Robin Hood. You can catch them if you execute it manually. For the ability, because this is also boosting the ability, and you can do some crazy damage. So, you know, there is some timing in this hero. The thing that I don't like is regular charge. 16 seconds a regular charge. Now initial charge is fine, okay, it's 6.4%. I totally it's good, but 16 regular charge, this is way too much. There is a chance your heroes die in this time window, which is 16 seconds. So I don't like this thing. It's very slow. The spell is great. It's also boosting the damage output, but of the heroes that are not over the front lines, which can be some healer. Okay, it can be some healer. It's in the back line. Sometimes we have healers, but yeah, how many healers you going to have when you have this bad boy? Still, the regular charge is very slow, very slow. This is what I like. What I don't like, sorry. What I like is the healing and this boosting the damage output of the heroes. and the possibility to boost the ability of the specific hero, because not all of the heroes is going to fire up exactly after 10 seconds at exactly this moment. Most likely you're going to try to catch some of your let's say MVP heroes in your team, and you're going to try to boost his attack when you do some healing over this hero. And since it's in the backlines, the majority of the cases he's going to be on full HP, and then all of this healing is going to get transferred in the damage. So this is something that I really like, that you can do some kind of timing with Harun Al-Rashid. What do you think about this hero? Yeah, definitely deserve your attention. All of the heroes in Heroes of History Epic Empire for sure deserve your attention. I don't have that many. I personally don't have that many heroes. I'm working over some of the heroes that I have. I even use like 2-star heroes still in the treasure hunt to help me progress further in the now I point out treasure hunt because maybe it's the best event where you can get some rewards. Okay, I think it's the best event. The rest of the events is something that you just have to stockpile or trying to grind in something like this. So yeah, I really like this hero. Huge thumbs up for Harun Al-Rashid in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Now, jumping over Scheherazade. What is this thing on her nose? Is it that normal to have this thing? Anyway, what the Scheherazade can do. First of all, her spell can go up to level 25 for the epic heroes. For the people who don't know, I think 3 stars was still level 15, the 4 stars is level 25, the 5 stars or legendary is to level 40. So what she's doing, charms the 2 farthest enemy for 7.23 seconds. Oh my god, prioritizing heroes. Obviously it's going to be the heroes. 7.23 seconds. Initial charge 3.6 seconds. This hero, yes, this hero can be a game changer. No joke, this is my personal first reaction. 7.23 seconds is so much time. Is so much time. And she's having a regular charge 9.1 second, 7.23, I don't know from where they come with this 23, 0.18, but anyway, 7.23, so they're going to be free for 2 seconds, and then they're again entering in this charm. So I think this is a crazy hero. Now I really want to check it out right now, Cleopatra, because this hero may actually beat Cleopatra. What is the initial charge of the Cleopatra? How fast is Cleopatra? Now I really want to have Cleopatra, but still these days I actually don't have her. So the ability is going to be where is the ability? Initial charge 5 seconds, regular charge 16.7 seconds. Actually, charm is made different from my control. Yeah, it may actually be different from the my control. It may not actually be the same. So where is actually Scheherazade? Should be somewhere here. So charms, I have one more hero that I get lately. This is other manipulator. This is again mind control. So charm, I'm not quite sure how actually it's working. Definitely I need to make some tests. If you have some idea about the charm, I really hope, I mean, if it's something like a mind control, it's going to be crazy, because we're not having any kind of description over the charm. I know what is the mind control, but the charm, I'm not so sure. Maybe there's going to be some heroes who also apply this charm mechanic in Heroes of History Epic Empire. But so far, if this is somehow manipulating the enemy troop to be something like in mind control, because this is actually a manipulator, it's better from Cleopatra. if this charm is actually some kind of mind control, this hero is better from Cleopatra, because Cleopatra is having a range, because mind control the enemy with the radius 1.25. Obviously she can catch also troops, but the real power of the teams is coming from the heroes. And this hero with 3 point how much was 3.6 initial charge is going to even mind control maybe Cleopatra. I don't know. But it's looking very promising. It needs some testing. So if you have the work to actually get the Scheherazade, definitely let me know in the comments below. What is it actually the mind control? I know it's first impression. What can I say? I don't have anything prepared, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting hero. And oh my god, I still don't have any of this thing, Arabian antimatter, but the heroes that I really like is actually Scheherazade the most. So if I can actually rank which heroes I like and which heroes I don't like that much, Scheherazade is going to be on the first place. After this is going to be Harun Al-Rashid, even though that the regeneration of this bad boy is crazy slow. I really want to see, am I going to be able to reduce the timing. So awakenings, so the first awakening is going to be 7.5% defense. Ability initial charge minus 4.8 seconds. This is going to make him extremely fast, but it's initial charge. And the majority of the cases, if it's like 2 seconds, you're not going to need this thing, because there's not going to be anything to be healed. But in the same time, it's not only healing, but it's boosting the attack of the next ability or normal attack. So it's like that. I really hope to see some reduction over the, again, it's initial charge. Regular charge is going to be minus 2.2 seconds, which from 16 seconds is going to become 14 seconds. Again, this is way too much in my personal opinion. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings over Harun Al-Rashid. I really like Scheherazade, definitely I really like Scheherazade. And Saladin for me is a little below average. This is actually the 3 heroes that we're watching right now. Again, this is my personal opinion, and by looking where I can use these heroes, like for example companions, or maybe the arena, the treasure hunt, the gear, all these places, maybe for the gear Harun Al-Rashid can be actually a good hero. But this is again from my perspective. Let me know your personal opinion in the comments below. So far this is going to be the video for these 2 bad boys. If you want to check out some other interesting heroes of history epic empire video, I'm going to post one here. And also, if you enjoy weekly video over heroes of history epic empire, just subscribe to this channel, turn the bell notification, and like the video. Like this, you're giving little tip if you enjoyed the video for my work. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.